Hello, good evening, legends. I'm your host, Club the host of the Club That Was Sports Live, right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area, that is. Today, guys, I'll tell you guys about the fallout from last night's round one of the 2020 NFL Draft, and I'll tell you who went where exactly. I'll talk to you guys also about the fact that Dak Prescott's older brother, Jace, who was in a Chunky Campbell Chunky Soup commercial, he was deceased at 31. I'll talk to you guys about the fact that Laramie Tunsil got a 3-year extension offer worth $22 million, $57 million guaranteed, $13 million signing bonus. Texas, I'll tell you guys about that for sure. And the UFC 249 is going to be without fans, by the way. Now, it was canceled, but I don't understand how they brought it back, though. So I'm going to get to that just for sure. So that's what I'm going to have right there, ladies. First things first, I'm going to start things off with just the fact that the 2020 virtual NFL draft round one last night, it did not disappoint. And you saw guys like Joe Burrow go to the Bengals. He was the number 1 pick. Chase Young's the number 2 pick. Jeff Okudah's the number 3 pick to the Lions. Andrew Thomas is going to the G-Men. Tua Tagovailoa is the number 5 pick to the Dolphins. Justin Herbert's going to the Chargers. You got Derek Brown that is going to the Panthers. Isaiah Simmons is going to the Cardinals. C.J. Henderson is going to the Jags. Jedrick Willis Jr. is going to the Browns. Mekhi Becton is going to the Jets. Henry Ruggs III is going to be going to the Raiders. Tristan Wirts is going to the Bucs. Javon Kinlaw is going to the 49ers. Jeudy is going to the Broncos. A.J. Terrell is going to the Falcons. Ceedee Lamb is going to the Cowboys. Austin Jackson will be heading to the Dolphins. Damon Arnette is going to the Raiders. Chaisson is going to the Jags. Jalen Reagor is going to the Eagles. Justin Jefferson to the Vikings. You got Kenneth Murray is going to the Chargers. You got Cesar Ruiz is going to the Saints. Brandon Ayuk is going to the 49ers. Jordan Love is going to be the quarterback for the Packers. Now, this is surprising, and obviously, I did not think that this is ever going to occur. I can tell you that Aaron Rodgers can be losing the job to Jordan Love. So, Aaron Rodgers, you just hang in there because you're going to need it. You guys saw Jordan Brooks is going to be going to the Seahawks. Patrick Queen is going to be going to the Ravens. Isaiah Wilson's going to the Titans. You guys see guys like Brandon Ivan Duque is going to 49ers, by the way. You guys see Jeff Gladney's going to the 49ers. Isaiah Wilson is going to be going to the Packers, by the way. Ryan Ajabuze is going to 49ers. Jeff Gladney's going to the 49ers, by the way. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs. So those, ladies and gentlemen, are your 2020 virtual NFL draft picks. Round one, by the way. Round two is going to be coming up later on tonight. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Now, I'm going to tell you guys how it all went down. So Joe Burrow, we all knew was going to go number 1. We all knew that for sure. Now, Joe Burrow's made quite the impression as a college football champ, Heisman Trophy winner. But him going to the Bengals is a massive game changer. I will tell you that right now. Not only that, he signed a 4-year, $30.3 million offer with the Dolphins. So that's going to be surprising news to everyone else. So surprised to him, by the way. So hoping doesn't get injured when he's signing with the Dolphins. I can tell you that right now. Justin Herbert's going to the Chargers, and that's best news yet. You got CeeDee Lamb's going to the Dolphins. Going to the Cowboys, sorry. Jordan Love is gonna be quarterback for the Packers. So Packers are in a bit of a quarterback situation of their own because now Packers, they're in peril. So Aaron Rodgers, I hope he keeps his job because it's time for him to retire. I doubt it is. So Aaron Rodgers, as good as he is, knows going to take his place. I mean, Jordan Jordan Love's gonna learn a lot from Aaron Rodgers, I can tell you that. But Jordan Love's gonna be under the learning tree of Aaron Rodgers. Let's want to showcase his talents is what he has to do, though. That's Jordan Love, that is. Showcase his talents, which he has to do. So really, I'd be surprised. I mean, this is a massive surprise to everyone else. I will tell you that right now. But make no mistake about it, though, Jordan Love can be the backup quarterback for Aaron Rodgers. Not the starting quarterback. Oh no, that wouldn't happen. I can tell you that. You might be seeing him just play on a bit. So I can tell you that right now. That's gonna be surprising news right there, everybody. Also, just another thing I do want to address. Really sad news, ladies and gentlemen. Dak Prescott's older brother, Jace, who you saw on a Campbell Chunky Soup commercial, was his season 31. Very unclear what he died of, by the way. He was in a Chunky in the press conference. You can see him in the commercial, by the way. So, thoughts and prayers out to Dak Prescott, his family members, all of his fans, all of his viewers, all of this heartbreaking tragedy that just occurred with Jace Prescott. So, awfulness right there, for sure. I can tell you that. So, hopefully, all's well for him, and hopefully, Dak Prescott gets that together. Just remains focused. That's what he's got to do. Another thing I do want to point out that Laremy Tunsil agrees to a 3-year extension offer worth $22 million, $66 million, $57 million guarantees, $13 million signing bonus with the Texans. So this is surprising to everyone else. I will tell you that right now. So make no mistake about it, though. So gotta give credits due. Also, another news that Lamar Jackson's gonna label Patrick Queens as Ray Lewis Jr. That's something I honestly cannot describe. I don't know why I called him that, but something I can't figure out. So who knows? Patrick Queen's season is going to turn out for the Ravens. I can tell you that, though. So make no mistake about that, by the way. Others I'm doing, I want to address you guys about UFC 249. Now, UFC 249 was canceled, by the way. So now UFC 249 is going to be on an undisclosed location on May 9th. And here are the matchups. Tony Ferguson, Justin Gaethje, yes. Henry Cejudo taking on Dominic Cruz. You will also be seeing Francis Ngannou take on Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Jeremy Stevens versus Calvin Kattar. Cowboy Dal Cerrone taking on Anthony Pettis. Greg Hardy taking on Jorgen De Castro. Alexei Olenek. He'll take on Briel Werdum. Carla Esparza taking on the karate hottie Michelle Watterson. Jakara Souza takes on Uriah Hall. Vicente Luke is going to take on Nico Price. And then Charles Rosa is going to take on Bryce Mitchell. So those, ladies and gents, are your UFC 249 matchups. Now, UFC 249 was indeed canceled despite the coronavirus probe. But now they're going to bring it back. So UFC 249 is going to be on May 9th. That is. There'll be no fans, by the way. It's going to be at the Vicester Veterans Memorial Arena. That is. No fans at all, everybody. So personnel allowed. So that is pretty much all you got to know for that part. So obviously, big surprise. So I'm not sure why they decided to use YouTube 249 back. First, it said it was canceled, and the next thing you know, they just say they're going to bring it back to – it's going to be in Jacksonville, by the way. So, obviously, this is something I honestly can't describe. I don't know why it's happening, and obviously – it'll have a pay-per-view, by the way. So, obviously, this is surprising to a lot of people. I can tell you that right now, though. So, obviously, this will change things. I can tell you that right now. So, that right there to be said about that part, and obviously – it changed a lot, so you never know what hit him there. So, obviously, don't know why they want to bring it back. So, all these guys got to know for now on that part. So, nothing more to be said on that, by the way. So, that's all I got to say, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it right there for the Khalil That Was Sports Boy. Please be sure you always like to subscribe to the Khalil That Was Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook page, by all means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on round 1 of the 2020 virtual NFL draft. Let me know what you think of Tua Tagovailoa being number 5 to the Dolphins. What you think of Joe Burrow going number 1 to the Bengals? What you think of Chaisson to the Skins, Andrew Thomas to the G-Men? What you thought of Justin Herbert to the Chargers? What you thought of Tua Tagovailoa to the Dolphins? And what you also think Jordan Love to the Packers? So let me know in the comments what your reaction, your thoughts are, and I'll definitely address the response to that. And that's all I got to say right there, everybody, on that part. Same thoughts and praise out to Dak Prescott as he lost his older brother, Jace. That is. So that's everything you guys got to know right there, everybody, for now. And another sad news I want to point out, by the way, that Fred the Godson was deceased from complications of the coronavirus issue. So rapper Fred the Godson's been deceased from complications of the coronavirus, and this coronavirus is a big deal, everybody. So everyone, please wash your hands with soap or use sanitizer. Stay home for once. Use this social distance. Isolate yourselves from one another. Avoid disaster and keep yourself safe. That's all there is to it. And this coronavirus problem is a big deal, and hopefully this coronavirus dissolves because this has ruined everything and it's taken over everything. I can tell you that, though. But obviously, people aren't having it, and people aren't thrilled about it. Careers on the line and everything just, shatters everything. So you never know what's going to come out of it. We'll say for sure. So that's all I got to say, everybody. Keep yourself safe. And that's all I have to say for that, everybody. Well, let me know what you think of Larry Tunsil agreeing to a 3 extension worth $22 million with the Texans. By the way, let me know about the comments. I'll just respond to that. What's your thoughts on U249 coming back on May 9th with no fans, by the way, in Jacksonville? Please let me know in the comments what your reaction, your thoughts on. I'll definitely just respond to this for sure, everybody. And that's all I got to say right there. But Alabama breaking news, Shane Times Live updates, Storylines, and a whole lot more in the Khalil Sports Board, all things sports related, everything you need to know. That's all I got to say, everybody. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Stay safe. Bye-bye.